Hello, friends! Welcome to Sing, Sign, and Stories with Miss Christy from the Clearview Library District. Last time I saw you, I told you we would film our story time from a special location. Well, guess where we are? We are on the bookmobile. We have named our bookmobile Lucy, and she is like a mini library on wheels. She travels to the 3 communities within our library district, and you can come visit us and check out items. Well, this summer at the library, we are celebrating our summer adventure program. And the theme this year is called Imagine Your Story. So it's like fairy tales and make-believe and folk tales. And the bookmobile is stocked with all kinds of fun things that go with our theme. Up top we have movies, and down here we have books. We have chapter books, and we have board books, and we have bin books that have like your favorite characters from the TV shows. And now we're coming to the back of the bus, and we're going to set up for our story time. Okay, friends. Do you remember how we do our hello song? This is hello and friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Okay, so we're going to do The Rat, a folktale from China. And I learned this story from my American Sign Language teacher, Kathy McMillan. So, let's start our story. Once upon a time, there lived a rat. Make a number 2, twist your fingers, and rub your nose. That's the sign for rat. Well, this rat lived next to a great big rock. Make 2 fists and pound one on top of the other. That's the sign for rock. Well, the rat was sitting in his hollow, and he was nibbling on the rock and taking little pieces off of it. When, whoo, he began to sweat, and he looked up at the sky, and you know what he saw? He saw the sun. Make a circle and then have it shine down on you. Sun. Well, the sun was shining so brightly, and the rat looked at it so wistfully and thought, I wish I could be the sun. The sun must be the most powerful thing in the universe. I wish I could be the sun. And magic. That's the sign for magic. Can you do it with me? Magically, the rat became the sun. Oh, he had so much fun being the sun. He went over here and shone on those people, and he went over there and shone on those people, and he shone and shone and shone, and all the people thought, we are so hot. The sun is so powerful. And the sun was very pleased with himself, because he certainly was the most powerful thing in the universe. Until something moved in front of the sun and blocked his rays. Can you guess what that is, friends? It's a cloud. Okay, just make like the shape of a cloud. And the sun thought I was the most powerful thing in the universe, but I guess the cloud is more powerful than me. Oh, I wish I could be the cloud. And magically, the sun became the cloud. Oh, it was so fun being the cloud. He went over here and he rained on those people. And he went over here and rained on those people. And then he decided to make it snow in the middle. Can you make it snow? Just kind of make your fingers flutter down like snow. And then he bumped into another cloud. And he made some lightning. And he made some thunder. And then he bumped into another cloud. And he made more lightning. And he made more thunder. But all of a sudden, he started to move this way and that, but he couldn't control it. And he thought, what is happening to me? Do you know what it was? It was the wind. And the cloud thought I was the most powerful thing in the universe, but I guess the wind is more powerful than me. Oh, I wish I could be the wind. And magically, the cloud became the wind. Oh, he had so much fun being the wind. He went over here and blew on these people, and he blew over here on these people, and he blew off that lady's glasses, and he blew away that man's umbrella until he came up against something hard. And no matter how hard he blew, he couldn't move it. Do you know what that was? It was the rock. Well, the wind thought I was the most powerful thing in the universe. But I guess the rock is more powerful than me. Oh, I wish I could be the rock. And magically, the wind became the rock. Well, the rock sat there for years and years and years, and it didn't matter that the sun shone down on him, and it rained on him, and it snowed on him, and there was lightning, and there was thunder, and there was wind. The rock just stayed solidly where he was, until one day he felt a little tickling in his side, and he thought, what is that? What is tickling me? And he looked down, and you know what he saw? There was a little rat nibbling at his side and taking pieces off of him. And the rock thought, I thought I was the most powerful thing in the universe. But I guess the rat is more powerful than me. Oh, I wish I could be the rat. And magic, the rock became the rat again. And the rat lived happily ever after, knowing that he, the rat, was the most powerful thing in the universe. The end. Yay, everybody! That was a fun story, wasn't it? Let's go over the signs that we learned. We learned rat and rock, sun, cloud, wind, rain, snow, lightning, thunder. You put your ear, thunder, and my favorite, once upon a time. Thank you guys for joining me. I had so much fun. Do you remember our goodbye song? This is how we say goodbye. Bye bye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye, friends. I'll see you next time.